Intel officially confirmed plans to launch high-performance Tiger Lake Edge processor with up to 8 cores back in September. And while we are eager to learn more about the specification, the main question about this CPUs is when they will be available. Recently, an anonymous tester from Taiwan ran a benchmark of the engineering sample of the chip, indicating these processors are already in the wild and being tested by various companies from the supply chain. As discovered by technology enthusiast Tom Apiasek, I don't know how to spell that, someone from Taiwan ran user benchmark on the system called Inside Tiger Lake based on the 8-core CPU. The U3E1 processor is said to feature a 3.1 GHz base clock and a 2.7 GHz turbo clock, which cannot be correct given the wrong frequencies and generally mixed reputation that user benchmark has among enthusiasts. Actual benchmark results are barely important since they are most probably wrong. I think this is because the processor didn't have enough thermal headroom and it went below the base clock. That's why it's turboed to 2.75 GHz. Let's move on. What is important is that someone from Taiwan is already testing a laptop based on 8-core Tiger Lake Edge processor. You can see it here. I will link this post in the description. Intel Tiger Lake processor with up to 8 Willow cores feature a massive up to 24 LLC maximized effective memory bandwidth as well as single thread performance. Like all modern H series CPUs, Tiger Lake Edge will feature a very basic of Xe-powered UHD graphics with all the advantage with this architecture offers when it comes to media encoding and decoding and display outputs. The TGL-H CPUs are designed for high-end laptops and low-power compact desktops, so expect them to feature a 45 watt TDP which will peak at 65 watt based on Intel claims about capabilities of the Tiger Lake design. The peak TDP will be particularly useful for compact desktop as well as desktop replacement notebooks. Let's see. Okay, you can see it's 1 core, 8 cores and 16 threads, base clock 3.1 GHz, turbo to 2.75 GHz. This is the first confirmation that Intel has started to sample its codenamed Tiger Lake Edge processor to partners. At present, it is hard to say when exactly company plans to officially launch the 8-core Tiger Lake Edge CPU, but it's reasonable to expect these chips to arrive sometime in 2021. Intel traditionally feels relatively comfortable on the laptop market. However, the company's position got significantly weaker after AMD launched its Zen 2 based Ryzen Mobile 4000 series processor, which offers great performance compared to Intel's Comet Lake H CPUs. Without any doubt, Ryzen Mobile 4000, both H and U series in general, was a massive success for AMD. But since Intel spends a great deal of time and money helping PC makers design the laptop, and because of certain inertance of decision making, the AMD sales are barely hit by AMD's A series Mobile 4000 processors. See, not so hard.
A sub to the channel would be great.